Guys, what's up? Does the video quality look a lot better than the last live stream? Hopefully the answer is yes. Can y'all hear me? What's up? What's up? What's up? Where you from? Where you from? Live stream looks good. San Antonio. San Antonio. All right, we got 12 people in here. Answer me this. Does this live stream look a lot better than the other ones? I'm actually using my DSLR instead of the on-screen camera. Where y'all from? Let's see here. Tampa, Brooklyn, Vegas, Cabot, North Carolina, San Fran, San Antonio, Benton. Hey, it's my CPA. What's up, Roland? Roland, do me a favor. Email me your cell phone number. I feel like I should have that. Dallas, Alabama. All right, y'all are saying it looks good. Now, this is my first time doing this with my DSLR, so it may be off a little bit. I'm just gonna be honest with you. There's no video today. I've been so busy, been super busy. So no video. So I thought, wait, Best Daddy says it's not as clear as my other ones. Are you sure? Because it looks pretty crisp on my end. It looks. Hey, boom. How did you already have my number, but I didn't have your number? It looks pretty crisp on my end. What do I need to do to make it better? I'm gonna try moving it over here. So, hey, there we go. ISO is too high. I might want to lower your aperture. Let's try this here. Nope. See, you guys. Let me try moving it to manual. Oh, we're back. Let me try. All right. See, that seems too high. That seems. Is that better? But now we got the camera stuff on there. Oh, went away. Is that better or worse? You tell me. Leave it right here. Take it lighter. Drop it lower. It's fine. All right. If y'all say it's fine, we'll just leave it right there. How y'all been? How y'all been? All right. Like I said earlier, there's no video today. There's no video today. I'm sorry. It's a little grainy. What the hell? How many people say it's grainy? How many people say leave it alone? I'll just have to go back and take a look at it. One of the two. All right. Y'all ask me some questions. Blake, what's up? What's up? How y'all? No video today. I got super busy. Y'all don't know how hard this Vlogmas was. It's hurting me, man. It's a lot tougher than I thought it would be. That's for sure. Whole lot tougher than I thought it would be. It was perfect at first. Leave it be. We can see you. Cool. Best Daddy. EV or QSC? I am an EV guy. I am an EV guy. Jay Riviera, Orlando, Florida. Do I have a favorite brand of? Wait, time out. Before I even answer this question, there's 36 people in here and there's 0 likes. Come on, guys. I gotta smash the like button as soon as you get in here. Let's see here. A favorite brand of Rode cases. I primarily use OSP cases, just because I said that in my last Q&A video. OSP, OSP or Elite Core, they are like 20 minutes down the road from me. So I just go pick them up instead of saving on freight. And they're good cases. I mean, if you follow their Instagram, they've got people all over the world using their cases. They're good, they're quality, they're cheap, and it works out well. So I use OSP cases 9 times out of 10. I do have some Pro X cases, and they are nice as well. That's what my VRX rig is in, as well as some other DJ related stuff. So primarily Pro X, and primarily OSP, then Pro X. Upson, Chave, or American DJ lights. I would say, Chave's customer service isn't the greatest. So between those two, I'm gonna say American DJ. Let's see here. Gunmaster 12_2. What was the box you put on my Facebook story? Oh, yeah. So I got a box from AGI Pro DJ. I'm not answering that. These people know I'm on the internet right now. I don't even know why they tried to do that. The box I put on my Instagram and Facebook story, AGI Pro DJ hooked me up with some new lighting products. They're pin spots. I'm going to be doing a demo and review of them, and then we're going to be giving them away to one of you guys. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Upson, mobile app won't let you like it. Well, Cynthia said you will. It can. You can like it from the Facebook, from the app. Let's see here. AL Productions came up with DJing name. I'm wondering your opinion on it. The name is Infamous AL. I don't know. Infamous could go. It could go 2 different ways. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that is when I think infamous, I don't think anything good. And then I know I have a buddy. I'm not naming any names, but I've got a buddy whose company is named Most Wanted, and then I've got there's other DJs in the business that are Most Wanted, and I don't think that's that. I think sometimes that leaves a bad connotation in people's mouths. So I would go back to the drawing board on that. Let's see here. Hayden, hi. I've got moving headlights. Me too, Hayden. What kind you got? Blake, what's up? What's good with you, man? Let's see here. Do I prefer to DJ with a Mac computer or Windows computer? It doesn't matter. I have a Mac right now. The only reason why I bought a Mac is because at the time, Mac, it was like if you don't have a Mac computer, you're I'm just see this. If you don't have a Mac, at the time it was like Mac. If you don't have a Mac, you're not a real DJ. And I fed into the hype, and it wasn't a smart idea. I mean, my Mac computer is good, but a Windows computer is just as good. Yeah, just as good. Hold on just a second. Let me reply. All right. Oh, I'm back. Who is better, Evan or Christian Crow? I would say you're both equally awesome. Let's see here. Tips on setting up faster for a gig. T-Bone. How fast is your setup time right now? I think some people try to think, like if you're at 30 minutes or less, that's perfectly fine. I mean, some people say, how do I get a faster setup? And they're already at like 20 minutes. Like there is no getting faster. Let's see here. Daryl Kemp, glad to see you doing these videos. I've been in the business pro audio since '79. Had to learn it all by trial and error. That's kind of where I am right now. Will DJing be replaced by artificial intelligence? Roland asks. What a great question, and I don't personally think so. I think it is really tough. Now, if you like put AI with DJs, you know, they're going to get the perfect mix every single time. But one thing AI can't do is like I don't think they got the capacity to read a crowd and know what to play next. I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know why I hop on the internet and everybody wants to call and text me right now. Gosh. Let's see here. Awkward silence. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. This is why there's no video today, because I've been super busy, and even when I try to hop on with you guys, it's still super busy. Upson can't decide to make my mobile DJ company Upson Entertainment or UB Entertainment. I would say UB rolls off the tongue a little better. Steven Garza, which EV line do I like to use, the EKX or the ETX? I don't have any ETX cabinets, but the EKX is fantastic for the money. I've heard the ETX cabinets, and they are awesome as well. Now, the EKX isn't as good, obviously, as the ETX. It's got some DSP features in there that the EKX simply doesn't have. But they both sound phenomenal, and I think for the prosumer level, you know, I think that's the way to go. Hey, bud, DJ Cloudy D here. When using software, do I prefer Virtual DJ or for Serato? I use Serato currently, but there's nothing wrong with Virtual DJ. I used Virtual DJ for years until I bought a controller that was only Serato capable, and then it later on got, you know, it was able to be used with Virtual DJ, but I wasn't about to switch back. So I prefer Serato just because I've been on it for years and years. That does not mean that Virtual DJ isn't, there's nothing wrong with it. Lighting for basic setup. I use the American DJ Dots T-Par system. It's super easy, throws off a lot of light, and very versatile. You can mount it to a truss. I've used the T-Par system to blow out entire school cafeterias for school dances. So I would say something of that nature. Hello, Sunshine. That is my mother. Hello, Mom. What is up? Frederick, awesome microphone video. I appreciate that. That's you know, that was something that a lot of people didn't realize that microphones and stands and got so expensive. And the thing is, I think people fail to realize this, especially the guys that are, you know, mobile DJs and don't really care about the production side of it. My mic package is, I mean, it's somewhat rider friendly, but it's not super strong. There's microphones get expensive, get extremely expensive. You know, like my wireless setup, my ULXS series, you know, with the receiver and the SM58, we're talking $500 to $600. There's wireless microphones out there. You get like Neumann's. We're talking $2,500 to $3,000 for one microphone. It's nuts. It's nuts. iTunes keeps losing my music. Where do I purchase all my current hits for the business? Go back and watch yesterday's video. I explain where I get every bit of my music and how I organize it. It's a great video. If you guys haven't watched it, I would say that is where you need to watch. You need to watch that video. Matthew Bond, hey man, how you doing today? Checking in from Lafayette, Louisiana. What is up, my man? I'm doing okay. I feel a little under the weather. Been super busy, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Gunmaster, what upgrade do I plan on doing next to the Impala? I really need to start working on the interior in the Impala. And if you don't know, I have a 96 Impala SS. That is my hobby outside of working. Yeah, gig bar 2 is pretty good. I don't like the dots and stuff that they throw off. I much rather prefer if there's any kind of effect, I prefer it to come from a gobo or something of that nature. I don't like the dots and stuff as my voice cracks. I don't like the dots. What subs do I recommend to pair with the SRX 18Ps? One 828 SP, two or two single 18s. Ugh. If you've got 15-inch subs, I don't recommend pairing them with either. I don't recommend pairing them with either. I would say, Blake, back me up if I'm wrong here, but mixing sub sizes isn't always recommended. There's some cancellation and issues, things like that in there. I would recommend if you're going to use 15-inch subs, just use 15-inch subs. If you're going to use 18s, you can use 18s, and you can even pair the single 18s with dual 18s. But I don't think I don't think that coupling 15s and 18s is a good idea. Sorting out your music all day, yes, it is something that takes forever. With the band scholarship, I'm a drummer, Matthew. I'm a drummer. I have been playing. You know, it's weird now. Now I'm 29 years old, and it's weird to say I've been playing drums for 20 years now. But I've been playing drums for 20 years now. That's pretty cool. But I've been my plan is, and I even put together like a somewhat small little recording rig today using a personal monitor station. I was recording a track for one of my neighbor tenants in the business around me. She was wanting to record a song for her husband for Christmas, and I put together like a neat little recording rig that y'all could even put together. But I didn't know how many people would want to see a video on that, so I didn't record it. And then, you know, that's where we are today. Working on the she shed. Good, Mom. As soon as we get done with this vacation, I'm gonna help you because my schedule opens up quite a bit. What software do I use for my iPad? If I am on my iPad DJing, like playing, I'm not DJing from an iPad. I'm playing tracks from an iPad. Generally, I use the DJ Pro app or Spotify, you know, either or. You can turn the dots off. Well, I didn't know that. Upson, that's, you know, the gig bar should be a good option then. Does Promo only have a monthly subscription service? Yes, they do. There's different tiers. There's like, you know, there's a $25, $50, $100, $150 if you want to do video, stuff like that. It just kind of depends. You got to find out what works best for you. I should do a gig video before setup, during working, and after breakdown from a live gig. You know, that's crazy. I got an email that said something similar, and that's a great idea. You know, they want to know like the process behind the design, what it takes to get it there, how I build my pricing, and then working the show, problems during the show, and then breaking it up and kind of wrapping it up. The only problem is it is December 21st. And for the live event season, it just slows down significantly. A lot of our stuff here is outdoors. We do have a huge New Year's Eve bash coming up. We're going to get a gig log on that, but I won't be on that one. I'll be on vacation. Next week, I'll leave for vacation because, as you can see, my eyes are tired. I am a tired guy. The last vacation I had was last November, was the last time I had more than 2 days off in a row. So it's time for a vacation. Let's see here. Brolance, do you know with audio over Ethernet if you can run through a network coupler and get multiple feeds? I do not believe so. I do not believe so. You're talking about running like audio over CAT, like using a RAT Tools or a CAT SAS from Elite Core, where it breaks that into 4 lines. I don't think you can couple them to get more. You would just have the same 2 channels running down. You have 2 channels running down the same input source. Let's see here. Record everything. I know. Come on, guys. You want the info? Can't hit the like button when it's so easy to hit. Give this man a break. Hit the like. Hey, man. Jay, I appreciate that. Hit the like button. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thanks. Hey, Frankie's on here. Frankie is my #1 DJ. He's here live in the flesh with the Pikachu icon. Let's see here. Woo Piglet coming in 2019, possibly. We don't know yet. Let's see here. Can you run it through a network switch to get multiple feeds of the same audio, or will the switch mess things up? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Running audio over CAT isn't something I have done yet. I just haven't had a real need to. I was going to network in between my 2 amp racks, because I'm sending essentially 4 lines of audio, and with all of the sound processing and, the audio over CAT lines that I've seen, it's always been 4. I was going to do that, but then I got a custom snake made, and, I didn't. What song do I hate to play? I am not a fan of the whip and the nay-nay. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. What do I do when doing an outdoor event and it starts raining? How do you cover all your equipment? That's, getting into the larger production shows, that's just something that you got to express with the client up front. Some gear can take a little mist. It can take a light drizzle. It can even take a light sprinkling. The moment it turns into more than just a slight sprinkle. Always at outdoor events, you need tents, if nothing else, to protect your stuff from the rain, but to protect it from the sun. Sun and heat can make something shut off faster than water can. So, with the client, you need to just express to them, hey, if it starts raining, we're out of here. And that's your call. It's not their call on when your stuff comes out. That's a part of it. That is a part of it. Blue Piglet is That's funny. That's funny. Where do I get most of my gig leads? They come in gig leads come in various forms. I got a couple today from the website. I got a couple I got a couple today from the website. I average 1 or 2 a week from Wedding Wire. I average 1 or 2 a week from Facebook or people tagging me in posts, Instagram. I would say here at the company, we average, I would say 10 leads a week, and I try to convert at least 1 or 2 of those. A lot of them are just tire kickers. I would say 1 or 2 a week is the average. From December to February, it's up there 15 to 20 leads a week. During the middle of summer, when it's not peak engagement season, it might be 7 or 8, but you just got to find ways to drive those leads in. Look at here. We got 33 people in here, 28 likes. That's a good ratio. Let's see here. Have I done a video that covers different types of lighting for both club type and uplights? Frankie, that's coming soon. And that'd be a good video for you because I don't think you've been here to the office, but you hadn't seen all the lighting that we have. So, yeah. I use 2 computers in case one fails. The facility plug-in hot plates, both computer froze. What? Yeah, man, that sucks. That sucks bad. That's just one of those things. Cloudy D, what do you do to prepare your mind and body for a wedding? Is it normal that you get nervous? I don't get nervous much anymore. Back when I first started DJing, I got my body was shaking and scared to talk on the microphone. Now it's such a normal thing that it's not. I talk to you guys, and I talk to people, so it's not that big of a deal. But I don't know if it's nerves or I get that little butterfly feeling until I say 4 or 5 sentences on the microphone. I still get a little bitty butterfly feeling in there. Once I talk on the microphone, I'm pretty good. Let's see here. Cloudy D, I've been DJing weddings for almost 10 years, and every time still get a little nervous. That's yep. If I agree, if you're not getting just a little bit nervous, and here's the thing: the more weddings I've done, that nervous feeling has went away, which is why I think my I wouldn't say my passion is dying for DJing, but for weddings, you know, after you do, 200 plus weddings, it's just not that fun anymore. I'm at the end of my questions. Y'all need to ask some questions. Come on, bros. Trying to be in here with y'all. Yep, butterfly feeling or dry mouth. Yep, I agree. I get that same thing. Where y'all from? Hit me up. Let me know. I'm really liking this live stream. I think it looks a lot better. It looks a lot better than just the camera on my computer. I wonder if I do this thing. Oh, nope. There we go. I did get some new lights put in the shop today. I got those in on Monday, and I've been trying to put them in all week, but it just hasn't happened. So I got those put in today, and I helped a friend of mine out today. It's just been a busy day, which again is why there's no video today. But there is a video going to be tomorrow, and it's going to be announcing all of the details of the giveaway, which you guys should be pumped about. I was really, really trying to get to 10,000 subscribers prior to Christmas, but with 4 days here before Christmas, I'm just not sure. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but the original goal was 5,000 subscribers, and we killed it. So I can't appreciate you guys enough. It's been crazy to watch the channel growth. Starting powered sub recommendations. I would say an ELX from Evie. I'm just not a big fan of 15-inch subs. 18s to me are the way to go. That's just it. You bought the Hercules RMX. What? The Hercules RMX was the first DJ controller I ever owned. I think that was like right on the cutting edge of digital controllers. Hercules was awesome. And be on the lookout for more content from Hercules on the channel. Wink, wink. Jacob Berg, Minnesota. In another video, you said you were coming down to New Orleans. What are you doing in my neck of the woods? Vacation, homie. I'm just driving. We're going to be there a couple days early. I'm going to be getting into town next week, and then we're leaving. We're going to see what the city has to offer, get some beignets at Cafe Du Monde because I hear they're fantastic, and then hopping on a cruise ship because we like to cruise around here. The other live stream, a buddy of mine said I play with my hat too much. Do y'all agree or disagree? And he said I was rubbing my eyes too much. It's because I'm tired. It's because I'm tired. DJ Allen, you look sexy, bro. Thanks, man. Thanks. Ontario, Canada, Spartanburg, South Carolina. Have I ever had the chance to demo the PV-RBN 112? They're really awesome. They have ribbon drivers in them. I have not. I have not gotten a chance to demo those speakers. PV, if y'all want to, if you come across this video and you need a brand influencer, let me know. Let's see here. What do I use? What was that question? What do you do when you use your controller and only have one USB and there's DJs with two different... Wait, time out. What do you do when your controller only has one USB and there's two DJs with two different computers? There ain't nothing you can do. If the controller only has one USB input and you're trying to, y'all have to share. There's no other. And really only the higher end controllers or mixers have the built-in AB USBs. I know looking over here at my Rain 72 mixer, it's got it. I know my SZ has it, but my SX2 does not have it. Chatsworth, Georgia, Lancaster, Ohio. Rob A, the fat lady not singing. Nope. I'm from the Caribbean, St. Kitts and Nevis to be exact. Having a good sound system over here is very expensive. People don't like paying top dollar for DJs. I've got a buddy that's out in Little Island in the Sun called Jamaica, and he makes good money doing resort weddings and destination weddings. He does say the competition over there is very, he says it's very competitive. But yeah, I mean, there's money out there to be made. I know he's doing it full time. He quit his day job to go DJ in Jamaica. There's St. Kitts. I've vacationed at St. Kitts. I know there's people flying down there to get married. Isaac Whoopig, what's up, man? What is up? Miles Thomas, I am from Arkansas. Central Arkansas is where I am from. Junior, how did you transition from birthday backyard parties to bigger weddings, school dances, quinceañeras? Any tips? I would just say always practice your craft and never stop learning. Once you start, word of mouth is huge. That's really how my business has blossomed, is from people spreading the word from that backyard party. Hey, I'm getting married in 6 months. Do you do weddings? Well, sure, I do weddings. Stop turning down gigs unless you're not qualified to do these gigs. If somebody sees you at a wedding and they want you to come out and do a club night and you've never DJ'd a club night before, I would say at least go with your friends first before you do something crazy or out of the ordinary. You need to have experience in all these fields before you just start accepting gigs. Carlos, you should fix up the shop to use as a potential event space. I don't, it's just not big enough. This place in total is only about 2,300 square foot. It's just not that big. Now, what I have thought about doing is getting some backdrops and things of that nature for my photographer friends that don't, if it's a rainy day, if they want to come in and take, pictures on the blank canvas walls, or, invest in some money like that to use it as a photographer shooting room, renting it out for the day. I've thought that as an idea. I've thought as using the space, in the afternoons and evenings as a potential rehearsal space for local bands. I thought that was a good idea. I'm still just trying to broaden my horizon. There is a building here in town that I'm really, it's probably going to be sold by the time I scrap up the change to buy it. But it's like the perfect setup. It's everything that I want to do to grow my business and do like the like music store type thing, and have, consignment instruments, pick strings, cables, guitars, drums, like a local guitar center, but still be able to come in and rent stuff, have a event space, or have a space where you can, do rehearsals and things of that nature. It's just a lot of money. It's like $400,000, and I don't have it right now. Matthew Bond, yes, hit Cafe Du Monde. Tell me if the line at Cafe Du Monde is extremely long, because if it is, Sonny's from. How embarrassing! I'm here. How long was that? A good set change? Hopefully, it only lasted like 30 seconds. What was I saying? Oh, sorry. Sonny 636. He's always tuning in from Ypsilanti, Michigan. Do I think it's necessary to have a detailed contract or short basic contract? I would say a basic contract is fine, but I would say a basic contract is fine. A detailed contract is better, but a lot of people aren't going to read through those anyway. So I would say draw up a basic contract, but you need to take it to here's what I said last video or last live stream. You need to have a good CPA and a good attorney on your side. I've got both of them. So, your attorney needs to look over all of your contract and legal stuff, and your CPA needs to look over your finances. And you need to get people that support you. And my CPA was actually here earlier. So what's up? What's up? What's up? Jay, later. Merry Christmas. He's probably already gone by now. I've got a wedding next year. Brides from Louisiana, grooms from Arkansas. They're playing on the day LSU plays Arkansas. This ought to be fun. That's going to be interesting. Arkansas has been pretty trash here lately, though. I thought about changing my name from DJ Woo Pig to DJ Lose Pig, because that's all we've been doing. Mixing different size subs is okay as long as frequency response is basically the same. A 15 cone moves as far as 18 cone. Same. A 15-inch cone moves as far as an 18 or 21 cone to produce the same frequency. I've seen it done. Now let me ask you this, Daryl. What are the chances that the frequency response is the same? Isn't that why you go with different size speakers for different frequency responses? I guess on subs, it's all kind of the same. I get what you're saying. Carlo's line's always pretty long there, but it goes by pretty fast. It's worth, okay, if you're saying it's worth the wait, then I'm going to Cafe Du Monde soon. How do I handle clients with sticker shock? I explain the value with me versus going with someone else like a competitor. You know, and I say, hey, we do dope stuff for dope people, and you are a dope person, and I'd love to work with you. And if you need help with these payments, or if you need help with the sticker shock, if it's a little much for you, I just say, look, if your wedding's a year out, you don't have to pay it all at one time. We require a 20% deposit up front to hold the date and equipment for you. And then, you know, we require 20% or we require the remaining deposit. Sorry, I'm tired. We require 20% up front to reserve the equipment and the personnel. We require the final balance due 20 days prior to their event. If their event is a year out, you can pay on it for as long as you want to. You know, if your event is a year out, you got taxes coming in, you got ways that you can save, you know, all this stuff. You know, if they want you bad enough, they'll pay for it. At the end of the day, if they want you bad enough, they'll pay for it. Brett Bealham is gone. Arky should get much better. Let's hope so. Sonny. You know, these daily vids, I'm going to kind of miss them too. It's been fun, but I have found doing these daily videos as an entrepreneur and as a small business owner, it's been tough because here's the thing. I know like some of you guys think, oh man, I want an office just so I can, you know, be there all day and hang out and practice all day. And that's not it. I've been running a company. So running a company and trying to get these videos knocked out has been a tall task, but it's been fun. And I think it's pushed my creative content on YouTube. My goal was to never become like a full-time YouTuber, and I don't plan on doing a whole bunch of gig logs moving forward. But I love doing these instructional videos because I feel like you guys get a lot out of them. If you agree, hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. Let's see here. Come on, hit me with some questions before I hop off here. I'm not staying on here long tonight, guys. I got to go home. I'm tired. I have took some of the advice, no phone number on my business cards. Yeah, people, the phone calls have slowed down this week. I've only gotten 2 phone calls this week. That's been exciting. Because, like, for real, when I say don't call me, like, people, I was getting 4 and 5, 6 phone calls a day, and it sucked. It sucked. You can't get anything done. And you know, I don't know if you guys can like get this vibe off of me, but I'm a pretty nice guy. So I'm not going to hang up on somebody. I'm actually going to take the time, listen to their question. And a lot of the guys are amateur DJs or needing a lot of help, and they just want to take up so much of my time. So that's why when I say don't call me, I'm not trying to be a jerk. It's just that a lot of the people that call me want an hour of my time, and I simply don't have that to give. All right, come on, guys. Hit me up with some questions. If you guys got no questions, we might just shut this dude down early, and I might just go to the house. But I think the live stream, you think Mr. Smith would be proud? You know what, Mom? Clyde Smith is a great man. I hope he's proud too. I've done okay for myself at 29 years of age. What do y'all think about this live stream setup? I've got to find a way earlier. Whoop. Hey, earlier, whenever it went black for a second, the battery died. This is my DSLR, and it looks, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks incredible, so much better than the camera that was on my Mac. It just, I mean, there's like a little latency, but it looks awesome. So if it looks good, hit me with a. We've got more thumbs up right now than we've got people live. Okay. All right. So I guess there's no questions. I'm just at this point. I'm just having a simple conversation with you. What's you guys' energy drink of choice? Dang, everybody's telling me to go home. Do I look that tired? I'm tired, but man, I must look tired. Frankie, Red Bull, yes. Sugar-free Red Bull is my drink of choice. A buddy of mine that came by the shop today gave me this sugar-free purple Monster. It's all right. I'm not a big fan of Monster. Monster Java. Ooh, honey. One says honey, one says water. Those aren't. Do those give you energy? Oh, I said drink of choice, dude. If you're drinking honey, ooh, diabetes. Let's see here. Rob A have the ETX 15, EKX 18 subs. Went last event, had to push them, start to clip. As you know, when EV clip, they go into protection mode. I ran setup just as you explained in one of your videos. The only difference was I didn't run my sub through the mixer on one channel. That caused both. Let's see here. I didn't run my subs through a mixer on its only channel. Would that cause both speakers to clip? You know, here's the thing, Rob. If you've got good speakers, you've got ETX 15s and EKX 18s. They're not JBL Eons. They're not Seismic Audio 12s. You got good equipment. What I'm going to tell you to do is just take a look at your gain staging. You need to make sure that you're sending out good, clean signal that's in the green, tickling the yellow and the orange going into the mixer. And then that channel specifically needs to have everything straight up, or, you know, where you got to gain it, where it's tickling the orange and yellow on your mixer. I think too many people, or too many DJs in particular, they say, well, my stuff is peaking out. What's the problem? This gear sucks. It's like, no, your gear doesn't suck. You got to make sure that you're like making it happy and comfortable. My car will drive 160 miles an hour, but I'm not going to drive it 160 miles an hour all the time. I feel like DJs, they get a system and expect it to sound like a concert arena, or, you know, array. And then they say, this sucks. It's clipping out. It's limited out. What's the deal? Gain staging will fix 99% of your problems. I promise you. Do I videotape gigs in case I have a problem with uncooperative, intoxicated clients? No, I don't do it because of that. I do, you know, the only reason why I do gig logs and videotape, you know, stuff like this is because it's entertainment. It's entertainment. Frankie, try the white coconut edition with some Parrot Bay. Interesting. Favorite monster: Sunrise. Drink of choice: Crown. I'm a Crown enthusiast myself. Have a good long rest. Thanks for your videos. What do I think about virtual DJ's built-in music pool? You know, I would say I don't rely on it, and I don't know how. I don't know all the specifics. But I will say, hey, J Book is streaming me at a gig. That's funny. That's funny, Book. I don't know the specifics of the built-in pool. I will say, you saw that crown in my cabinet. Oh yeah, with the walkthrough of the building. I was like, wow. I don't know the specifics of the built-in record pool. I would say don't rely on it 100%. Always go with a reputable DJ pool. What? Do I think equalizers are necessary, or do you adjust the jobs on the fly if the sound needs? I think EQs are always necessary to an extent. they're always necessary to an extent because you never know what kind of audio files you're going to get, and the main mix of the room, depending on there's rooms that you gotta kind of tune. A room may be a little mid heavy, so you take the mids out or sweep the mids to your most favorable spot. I would say EQs are always your friends. When I send equipment for rental, does that include some kind of manual to help the customer set up? No. What I do whenever I rent equipment, I've got a separate YouTube channel that you guys don't know about, and I send a link. If I've got a uplights, if I'm sending out uplights, if they want to go through, change the color or whatever, they don't like the color, they want to do something different, I've got a video on how to set up an uplight. I've got a video on how to set up the simple sound system. Now, 9 times out of 10, when I do a rental, I go and, it's already pretty much set. I go and drop it off, and then I come back to pick it up. But if they've got any questions, I just say, hey, look at this video. And then on the contract, I say detailed instructions can be found here. And then they acknowledge that they looked at the video. If they don't look at the video, that's on them. But if they mess it up, they're paying for it. Let's see here. You mix Nathan. He mixes for his church. We don't have a sub. Is there anything I can do to help with that? Nothing duplicates a sub besides adding more speakers. And if you're going to add more speakers, you need to add a sub. So I would say if you need a little bit more low end, just look at your EQ stuff. And if you're not, you can always go through and try to bump up the EQ in your house mix to make it more bottom heavy or to boost the low end. But that might give you some problems on feedback. Thoughts on the Newmark NSX2? Or I don't know. I've never used one. Newmark generally makes some pretty decent stuff. Jay Book, he says, I'm your biggest fan. You know what, Book? Your channel's been growing like crazy too, man. You've been pumping out the content. If you guys aren't subscribed to Jay Book, I highly recommend that you go check out his channel. He's got some good stuff there. Lots of gig logs if you guys want to watch gig logs. Carter Vlogs got 2 Mackie Thump 12A. Had them for a year. What you thought about them? 1,300 watts each. Mackie doesn't make bad stuff. I know there's better stuff out there. There's worse stuff out there. But Mackie used to be like a major player in the game. I don't know what happened. But they've got some quality equipment. I've never heard the thumps, so I can't tell you my thoughts because I don't want to lie to you. You know who it is. DJ Woo Pig. That's right, Anthony. That is correct. Secret, do you plan on getting a video wall in the future? Yes, I do. Wink, wink. Cloudy D, you along with Rick Webb and DJ Barr have been a big influence to me to get back into DJ. Ran a business for about 6 years, took 2 years off. Now it's time to get back in it, man. Now it's time. All my DJs in here. It's getting closer to the end of the year. How's y'all springs looking? Y'all doing any bridal shows? Do they work for you? Have I ever used the Light Rider app to control lighting? If so, how do I like it? I never have. Matthew Bond, busy. Jeffrey Stipe, happy I caught you live. Great vlogs. Thanks, man. I wish I could have stayed on longer because I'm actually fixing to leave because the homies, I think we've kind of worn this one out. But catch me next time. Sonny, you're doing 2? I'm doing 2 as well. Hopefully they go good. Do I ever order from Sweetwater? Yes, I do. Sweetwater's they pretty good people. I will say that they're not going to save you any money, but yeah, pretty good people. I only paid for the fee. That was the last one you did. Do I have a gig for New Year's? I do have a gig for New Year's, but I won't be a part of it. We've got like a whole ball drop set up, production, 2 rooms, lights, lasers, using the cold sparklers, uplights, all sorts of big job. But I will be in the middle of the ocean on vacation. Much needed vacation. It's been, like I said earlier, it's been last November since I've had 2 days off in a row. Your boy is tired. Frankie likes working smaller bridal shows, especially the MVP style ones. Yeah, man. Frankie, I hope you got a couple down on your calendar with your boy. We'll try to get you booked. Large shows like the one in Little Rock, too many fish in one sea. I agree, but we are doing that one in Little Rock, Frankie. So I'm sorry, brother. We're trying to get you paid though. Yes, it is time for a break. What is my suggestion for uplighting fixture? What do I recommend? Nowadays, you need something with a battery just because it makes it easier. What kind of cold sparklers do I have? I have the ones that are very similar to the Blitz by Pro X. DJ Dirty Dev checking in. What's up? Book 4 weddings and gain a great relationship with the venue from a bridal show this year. That's awesome. Devin, can I email you with some help? Yes, you can. djwoopig@gmail.com. All right, guys. We're 51 minutes in. It's 6:21. Sorry there's no video today, but at least I got to hop on here and chat with you guys for a little bit, so the Vlogmas at least continues. There's some sort of content up for the day. But, you know, I appreciate you guys. djwoopig@gmail.com. If you got any questions, follow me on social media at djwoopig. And, of course, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you need to do that now because tomorrow we're going to have the announcement on the giveaway for reaching the subscriber goal. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And check back in with me tomorrow because you're going to find out what we're giving away and all of the details on the giveaway. So, guys, I appreciate you. I'm tired. I'm going home. Hope you guys have a good evening, and we will see you later.